What's going on, guys? Victor here from Dexter Outdoors. We got this gorgeous little Florida Pompano, and I'm going to show you the best way I like to fillet this fish to make your life a lot easier. So Pompano, they got a lot of head meat. So you guys see the fillet actually kind of protrudes into the head. So in order for us to get as much head meat as possible, what I like to do is, if you take your finger and you kind of feel around, you'll feel where the bone starts and the meat kind of ends. So I feel it's like right there. I'm going to take my knife and kind of just swivel around, and you're going to feel what your knife allows you to do in terms of the bone structure. And now we swivel back around, go underneath the throat, and remove the head. You could absolutely save this. There's a lot of meat in here, so we're going to set it aside. Rinse off real quick. And the reason I did that is not only to allow you to get all that head meat. You could cook this fish whole too if you want, but it just makes your fillet a lot easier because now your fillet sits flat. So I'm going to start right here by the tail, and I'm going to outline our pompano, resting the knife just on the outside edge of this fish. I'm going to go all the way down to that head meat, and you see I made a real superficial cut, and now I'm just laying the knife flat once again on this pompano spine, just working my way down until I get to the backbone. Once I get to that backbone in the center of the fish, I'm going to swivel my knife down on the other side of it. Once again, knife laying flat, just separating that gorgeous pompano. And voila. Now you got one side done. We're going to set this aside. We're going to clean that up too, make sure we got no guts in our final fillet. And it's the exact same thing over here. So see how nice and flat this fish is sitting? If your head was still attached to the pompano, it'd be kind of lopsided. So just the outside edge of the fillet, nice, sharp, 8-inch Dexter, making easy work of this fillet right here on the outside edge of the fish. Once we got that outlined, you just kind of continue, get your knife flat on that pompano spine, and just, you know, fillet at your own pace. It's not a race. You spend all this time and money catching these fish. Make sure you do a good job filleting. That's why I'm not going too fast. I want you guys to really learn from these videos. Once I get to the backbone, I'm going to break through the pin bones right here. You can kind of hear I broke through them. Tip of the knife down on the other side of the backbone. Keeping it flat. Keeping it flat. And just like that. All right, so you guys see, we got no waste there. You see how translucent that spine is? We got all the meat off of our pompano. Now, the only thing left to do is, for the recipe I'm gonna prepare for these fish, I'm not gonna skin them. But skinning them is very basic. You line your fish up with the edge of the fillet table, get your knife between the fillet and the skin, push forward. But I'm just going to clean these fillets up a little bit because there's a little bit of that rib cage in the fillet. I'm just going to go right underneath it, remove it, as well as remove the pin bones. You can do this while you're eating them, but I like to take them off before I cook them. So I go on one side of the pin bones, go on the other, swivel the knife. These should be able to just kind of pop up. And bam, you got your pin bones removed. Now you got a boneless, not skinless, but a boneless pompano fillet ready for the grill, ready for the broiler, the oven, whatever you want to do. A very versatile fish. Good oil content. That's why they're so highly sought after. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in the knife I used today, this is a 8-inch flexible fillet soft grip knife. I'm going to have it linked in the description box below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.